Good morning. Today is Thursday, the 26th of September, 2024, and the time now is 9:30 a.m. in the morning. This is a message for the late Taju Akay, who I respect and adore. Now, I know he's passed away. I know he's up there in heaven with the Lord, because he was a lovely man. But through the grace of God, through God's Holy Spirit, if Taju was alive today, this is what I would say to him, or I would have said to him. Because I did speak to him when I was a boy. I had a few I had a few words, not much of a conversation with Taju, but we spoke a little bit when I was growing up in West London. But what I would say to Taju is, I know that when I was maybe 10 years old, you were a boxer. You were a fighter, boxer. And I remember seeing you walking up Harrow Road with your top, and you had your name on the back, Taju or TJ. I can't remember which, but you either had Taju or TJ. I think you had TJ on the back. TJ on the back. TJ on the back of your top. This is the work of God, you see. And now, obviously you knew that you were my role model. I used to look up to you, that you were like my idol. I don't know why you were my idol. I'm not trying to be funny, but I think it's just because you were older than me. And like I have a father, and I've got an older brother, but you were a role model to me in the sense that at that time in my life, when I was growing up, maybe I was just imagining it, because obviously we're in Brexit. We're in Brexit land, so we're in that blood clot Brexit. So because we're there now, we're in that mashup. Because we're in that mashup place, I was thinking to myself, there wasn't really like West London, Harrow Road, Bourne Terrace, that Warwick Estate. There wasn't really much role models for me. I didn't see much people going anywhere. I don't know what you saw, Taju, but for me, you were old. You're much older than me. So when I was younger now, I didn't really see much. I could have been wrong. Don't get me wrong, because I'm only one person. Maybe there was things happening there that I didn't know about. It's possible. Because you got all kind of black people in this world, didn't it? You got successful black people. You got millionaires, black people. You got black people with properties. You got black people, but I didn't see that. But what I'm saying is, you were inspired me, and when I was young, I was walking with God. I wasn't like a Christian. I wasn't a Christian, but I felt like me and God was at one them days there. I'm not trying to be funny. It's hard to explain because I was young. I'm talking like when I was 8, 9 years old, or 8 years old. What I'm trying to say, I felt pure. I felt pure. That's what I really meant to say. I felt pure. I felt pure. Innocent. I felt like that. I felt pure. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I mean. I felt pure. Undefiled. I felt pure. You know what I'm saying? That's what I felt growing up. When I say I walk with God, I felt pure. I felt like I was Jehovah. Not that I was Jehovah. I'm not saying I was Jehovah, but I felt like, you know what I mean? I just felt good in myself. I felt happy. I was happy with the boy. Anyway, as time went on, I heard that you passed away. You died. No. Let me rewind. So I felt pure. I felt, I said Jehovah. I felt like, I was pure, undefiled. I felt holy as a boy. I felt good. I was happy. I got into boxing. Now, it wasn't, when I was 8, 9 years old, I didn't get straight into boxing. I got into martial arts. I was more interested in Wushi Kwan. Because me and my younger brother, we used to go down to Queensway. Yeah. Maybe every Saturday. It was always on a Saturday. We used to go down to Queensway. We used to walk down to Queensway, go past Porchester Baths, and then cross over the road and go to, there was do you remember Queensway, where they had you could walk under the colonnade, and there was the Kung Fu shop. They had nunchakas. Remember that little shop they had there? That Chinese Japanese shop. I'm talking when I was 8 years old. I got into Wushi Kwan, the martial arts shop. I still remember it vividly in my mind. Yeah, it was a small little shop, Had everything in there. They had everything. They had all the all like the martial art thing. It was quality shop, quality product. They had everything in there. Everything in there. Yeah. And I kept looking at the Wushikan. They had the Wushikan leaflet under the glass cabinet. And they had the martial arts in the in the martial arts uniform, the white with the black belt. I used to always every time I used to go past me and my brother, I said, "But let's go in there, have a look." I was always looking. Probably my first introduction into martial arts or fighting in that way, like a organized training discipline was Wushikan. You know, so 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 I used to go with my brother. So I was really more interested in Wushikan, Wushikan. So from there now, from 8 years old, it must have been 9, 10, so 2 years or 11 or 3 years must have passed. And then I don't know what I'd done in them 3 years as a boy. I think I just played out with my friends and my brother and my friends. We played out in the local area, played football in the park. We joined we joined the scouts. We did things. I mean, we did things. We did things. We did things. But 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 yeah. So anyway, 11 years old. 11 years old. I remember going to the library with my brother, my older brother. So it's a long story, but that's how I got into boxing. I saw some books there and this and that, and that's a long story, but that's the true story. So I got involved in boxing in that way. I saw boxing as a sport that I could do successfully. I don't know why that was. Call it the Holy Spirit, call it Saint Michael the Archangel. I'm not trying to be funny. Saint Michael the Archangel is not just for you. Don't think because you're white Caucasian and you're middle class, it's just for you. St. Michael's for anybody. For the trash, for the kings, for the queens, for the shit. It's for everything. St. Michael's for everyone. Even the shit he's there for. So I don't know if it was St. Michael, but I just got drawn to boxing. So from there now, I heard that you'd passed away. So I must have been 11 years old, 10, 11 years old, thinking like, what is going on? How could Taju just die like that? And so what happened was, I was in West London, in Harrow Road, like, where we lived? You know where we lived, Taju? Oh, there now. We live in Bourne Terrace. You remember that, innit? We live in Bourne Terrace, the council estate. I think to myself, what? Taju passed away. I thought like, what? And when I was told, I can't remember who told me, with my younger brother. Remember my younger brother? He told me, Taju's died. Taju's dead. It seemed that you may have had a heart attack, or you may have had a respiratory problem. Did you have a boxing match and you died in the ring? I don't know what it was, but I was told, Taju's passed away. It wasn't anything sinister or mysterious. It was just, it seemed like it was a natural health condition. You had a problem or something like that with your health. That's what don't forget, I'm only 11. I'm young. I'm 10, 11 years old. I didn't know much about medicine at the time. So I just thought, wow, it was like a health condition. Either he dropped dead, or he had a heart attack, or something happened, like naturally, or maybe this is the work of God. Something happened there. But I felt sad. I thought like, well, I've now got into boxing. Taju's like my hero boxer, and he's passed away. I thought like, what the blood clot is that? I think like, what the fuck is that? Is this St. Michael again? So from there now, I was on a low. I was depressed. I was thinking like, you don't forget, I'm 11 years old. 11 years old. I'm 11 years old. So I'm thinking like what? Like, I'm thinking, well, that's strange. That's put me on the back foot. What put me on the back foot means it's like a setback. It's like it set me back mentally. I'm only young now. I'm thinking that Taju, he had all the qualities in a black man. He died now. So I'm thinking, fucking hell, I'm there now, in West London there now. In the city ghetto. You know what I'm saying? How am I going to get out of this place? He died now. So I'm thinking, fucking hell. So I'm on this boxing journey, innit? I'm here on planet fucking Earth, I'm here on planet Earth, innit? Something Michael and the Archangels. I'm down here on planet Earth now, and there's this tragedy. 11 years old. You see what I mean? It just doesn't fucking stop, does it? So anyway, so I said to myself now, Taju's passed away. And you know what, Taju? I was thinking, is that as a response to me getting into boxing? I was thinking that, you know how black people think, you know how we black people think. Forget about the white people. I'm talking about us. Don't worry about them. You know how we think. Forget about them. You know how we think. And we're like, well, was that as a response to me? Did I do, not that I'd done anything, because I was only 11 years old. What can an 11-year-old do? But I was thinking, was it as a response to me going to the library with my brother, getting into boxing and was it all of that? Because I remember I started training in my park. Remember the park? You know where we lived in the council estate, Bourne Terrace? That park behind the park that led on to Royal Oak. You know around that area, Royal Oak Tube Station. Remember that park? I used to train in that park. I started training in the park. 11 years old, 12 years old. Started training in the park. Yeah, my little booger, like my trainers, Adidas. No, I had Gola training. Remember, my brother wore Adidas Gazelles, and I was into Gola trainers. The Gola. Anyway, right, I had my Gola now. You know that one's there. So 2-2s now. 2-2s now. I was thinking like, right, Taju's passed away. So I was thinking like, you know how we black people think. I think was that as a response to me training? Did I do something? Or was it not that I'd done anything? I'm only 11 years old. I'm saying, was it as a response to me getting into boxing? Did you feel depressed? Did I depress you? Did I depress you by getting into boxing? Was it me getting into boxing? Did it depress you? So this is what I was thinking. I was thinking like, I was saddened, really saddened, yeah. And I thought like, well, you know, I've got into boxing now. Taju's passed away. It was bad timing, Taju. Bad timing. Obviously, I don't know the circumstances in which you died. It could have been a multiple of things: a heart attack, liver problems, kidney problems. Maybe you got punched up. Maybe it was a knock to the head and you got brain damage. I don't know what it was. I don't know. I'm 11 years old. I don't know. Nobody told me the ins and outs, the specifics. They said, "Oh, Taju's passed away." But I felt a negative feeling in my body. I felt a negativity. You know, like we're in a Brexit, in that fucking mash-up place. But I felt a negativity. So I thought like to myself, like, blood clot, I mean, why go on? So I was thinking like, rare. Taju's passed away. So I started my boxing journey, you know. Started training. I'm going training tomorrow. Around, I'm in Brexit, innit? You know we're in Brexit, innit? In that little stupid place. I'm in Brexit, innit? You know we're in Brexit, innit? Go fuckery. We're in Brexit, innit? So basically I'm saying now, we're in Brexit now. So I'm going training tomorrow. But it wasn't, I got like a mixed emotion. I know what to say, but I can't get it out. You know the one that Taju. What I'm saying now, if you had lived longer, speaking hypothetically, if you had lived to maybe like another 25, 30 years and died at that time, not wishing you death at any time, but I'm saying if you had lived longer, it would have been different. But because I was so young and I started my boxing journey, you remember the Rocky Balboa, them shit films? Rocky Balboa. I don't know what that fucking idiot was doing. Anyway, I felt a lot of negativity, yeah, coming from your deaf. You understand? And you know, like we black people have emotion. Like we 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 digest the energy. It's in us. Isn't it? We feed it. Isn't it? You know how people do. I forget. Don't forget, I'm 11 years old. I'm 11 years old. People are like, wow, it's sad. I mean, I'm 11. Taju, I'm 11 years old. Look, 11. That's young. You think that's young? 11 years old. 11 years old. 10, 11. I'm getting all this fucking energy. I'm getting all this energy about someone dying young. I'm at primary school. I'm at primary school. Primary school. I'm at primary school. So I'm thinking like, rare. He's passed away now. So I started boxing. Now, people, you might say to me, Taju, why did I start boxing? Why did I start boxing? But it's not an intelligent question for me to answer because basically, like, my father is a Jamaican. That's the answer there, really, isn't it? That's all you really need to know. If you think about it, if you meditate on that for maybe an hour, I'm not trying to be fun, I'm trying to help you. If you meditate on that answer there for an hour, 1 hour, you'll probably get the answer. My father's a Jamaican. So that's right there. I can go into more details, but I mean, to keep it sweet, my father's a Jamaican. So that's all you really need to know. If you're not a fucking idiot, you know, like no, we're in Brexit. If you're not a fucking idiot, just meditate on that for an hour. That's the answer. So that's it, really. So anyway, TJ, my name's the Bull of Lewisham. That's my fighting name. I'm a pugilist, not a boxer. Pugilist, fighter, fight anyone in the ring, in the boxing ring. Because you know, like we're in Brexit. They don't understand, but like between us now, what I'm saying is, in a boxing ring, I fight anyone. In the boxing ring. In the boxing ring, you know, I'm saying to TJ, in a boxing ring, you know, you get a manager, sign the contract, you put up the prize money, get sponsorship, pay-per-view, HBO, O2 Arena, Birmingham Arena, no one's there. You know what I'm saying to you? In a boxing ring, I fight anyone, any weight, at short notice. A week, 1 week, 7 days, 7 days notice. I'm ready. 7 days notice, any fucking weight, any colour, any culture, any country, Brexit, stars and stripes, whatever the shit they want to throw at me, I'm ready. You understand? The stars and stripes and the Brexits, whatever the shit, I'm dead there. And you know, say we love Jamaica, we love Ghana. Ghana's lovely. May God bless Ghana. May God bless Jamaica. May God bless St. Lucia. And all them things there. You understand, Taju? Rest in peace, my brother. And I tell you, you know, your family, one of the best black families in West London. And I had so many role models, really. You weren't just the only one, but I had other role models still. But in terms of boxing, you were probably the #1 role model. So rest in peace, my brother. Kid Blackie, the non-pro.